Hello everyone, this is Kona, and here I'm playing as a spy on Control Point Gorge. Now you'll probably notice that I am rocking the Dead Ringer. This is actually the first video that I have of the Dead Ringer. In addition to that, I have the revolver as well as the Big Earner, which allows you to get more cloak on each backstab. Now I wanted to explain exactly what the Dead Ringer is because I know there are a lot of people who are new to Team Fortress 2, and when they hear the term Dead Ringer Spy, they don't quite understand what that means. So basically, the Dead Ringer is a special watch for the spy that allows the spy to fake his death. Now, you'll notice that when I take it out later on, that when I get hit with the watch out, any little hit will cause me to fake my death. It'll drop a fake body down on the ground, so the enemy team will actually think that I'm dead. But oh, this guy actually thinks I'm a spy, so I have to get out of there. But the Dead Ringer can be confusing at times because you would think you would kill a Dead Ringer spy. I mean, he drops a body and all, and he actually appears in your kill feed. But that is not the case. He is actually invisible, and he's going to decloak behind you somewhere, and he's probably going to try and backstab you, so you have to watch out for that. Now, when Dead Ringers decloak, it actually makes this very loud noise. So it's kind of a dead giveaway there. And also, actually, you'll see here how it works. I take it out, and now I'm invisible for a few seconds, and I have to find a place to decloak. And I usually like to decloak far away because it does make a very loud sound. Now, to counter Dead Ringer spies, it's very important to learn how to spot a Dead Ringer when you kill him. And what I like to do is, if I find someone who I killed who seemed a little bit too easy to kill, like I didn't cause too much damage, I usually call out a Dead Ringer spy because when the person takes out the Dead Ringer watch, it only takes a little bit of damage. Any kind of hit at all, no matter how small, will activate that Dead Ringer, and it'll make him drop a dead body. And so I like to just, if I find someone who's a little too easy to kill, I'll just call out a Dead Ringer and say, hey, you know, there's a Dead Ringer behind us. He's gonna come behind us in like a few seconds, so be prepared for him. So here I get a few kills here. Now I'm just trying to go on the point, and actually I see that there's one person on the point, so I forget to actually undisguise and help him out. I actually just go over here, get a quick stab on this guy right here, then go to the point and capture it. So I'm sorry about that, sniper. I should have helped you capture the point. So next round I'm playing defense now, and I try to make it a habit to disguise myself as a friendly when I'm near my teammates. Now you don't want to really disguise yourself as an enemy immediately, because if they spot you, you're going to stand out. It's obvious that you're going to be a spy. They're going to be wondering, well, why is that like blue pyro next to all those red guys and they're not fighting each other? You're going to really stand out, and you're going to give away that you're a spy. And so the whole point is to try and make it so actually this guy's not even paying attention to me, and I get a jump on him. But you don't want to make it so obvious that you are a spy. When you're with your teammates, you should disguise and try to blend in with your own team. And when you're on the other side, you should try and blend in with the enemy team. And you should try and choose your disguises based on where you are on the map as well as where the front line is. So patrolling this area, and you'll notice that I'm still disguised as one of our pyros, a red pyro. And these guys don't really seem to notice me. They're not really shooting at me, and I can get around them pretty easily. I guess they're just not turning around or paying attention too much. So again, still a pyro here. Now I go on top of this shack, and what I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for them to just kill me. I want to change my disguise, but I don't want to be so obvious that I'm a spy. So I want to make sure that I'm cloaked first, and then change my disguise. So finally they hit me. I come over here, change my disguise to a blue pyro, and then I decloak, and now I'm trying to act like one of them. So coming back here, I was going to go for that soldier, but I decided the medic is more important. I should try and take out the medic first. So I thought I got to jump on him here, but a fail backstab. He still doesn't even notice me. Now I do see another spy here, and I do get him, but man, I really wanted that medic. So now I'm trying to play catch up with this demo man. I do, and I get a quick backstab on him, and now I am just patrolling this area around the first point. So here's that medic. I do manage to get him again. Scout on the point, take him out as well. And now the point is pretty much clear. Now you'll notice that every time I get a backstab, I take out my Dead Ringer watch immediately. And that's sort of a safety. Just in case I get spotted by the enemy, I have that Dead Ringer watch out already, and I can fake my death. And when I fake my death, I turn invisible, I cloak, and it allows me to put on a new disguise and sneak up behind them. Now you may be tempted to try and string a whole bunch of backstabs together without activating the Dead Ringer, and in some cases that might be okay, especially when the enemy is not paying attention too much. But in general, we want to try and go for 1 or 2 quick backstabs and then take out that Dead Ringer watch just in case, just as a safety. And it's usually because the enemy is going to spot you once you lose your disguise. They're going to go right for you, and you want to have that watch out ready to fake your death so that you can try again. So here I activate the Dead Ringer, and I don't really choose a good place to decloak. It's pretty obvious, and I get spotted out, and now I'm Girardi'd trying to defend myself from this pyro. Now I do manage to take that pyro out, and now there's a soldier here, and I have to take out the Dead Ringer again. So luckily I had enough cloak to take out that Dead Ringer and fake my death. Now I see this sniper here, and I figured it's a pretty easy kill. I mean, he's scoped in, but fail backstab there, and now I am without cloak or without health, and so I'm just trying to defend myself from these guys. It's like a 3 against 1, and so this is not going to end well. I try to go for the health here, but this soldier spots me and boom, takes me out. Now I really like this loadout, especially with the big inner knife, because on each backstab I get some cloak back, and you're going to need a lot of cloak with the Dead Ringer. The Dead Ringer only activates when you have a full bar of cloak, which means you're going to have to find a lot of ammo or get backstabs with this knife, and in each backstab you're going to get some cloak back. And it's really nice to string a few backstabs together, maybe 1 or 2 together, and so you can get your cloak back really fast. Now here's this pyro. I'm trying to catch up to him, but I think I'm actually disguised as a pyro as well, so it's very difficult to catch up to him. I do miss him, and now I have to fake my death again with a Dead Ringer and get out of there. So I have to fast forward this part because we have them pretty badly spawn trapped, and so there's not much for me to do around here. But when I come out here, I see actually the soldier down to the right, and he actually takes a shot at me, so now I'm down to 60 health, and I'm getting a little worried. But for some reason, he decides to ignore me. I guess my acting kind of worked. And so I come back here, and I'm going to get this spy, but no, my teammate takes him out, and here's another, here's a medic here that I wanted to get, but no. I'm trying to get some kills, but my teammates are taking care of them, and I'm not getting anything. So I have to go over here to this pyro, who's not really paying attention, just shooting some flare guns, easily kill him, and I don't really have to take out my Dead Ringer because there's no one around. Now I drop down here again, and that's a good strategy to use. As a spy, you can drop down from places and really surprise the enemy, so you don't have to run for too long, because if you run for too long, you might get spotted out. It might be a little suspicious, and someone might start shooting at you. So a little bit of acting here to take out this sniper, and these guys don't even notice me because they're not turning to the right. Take out this soldier, and we win the game. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.